Okay, welcome back. So I've got you can see the selectors now are on the shafts, and the gear fork selectors are now in these races. Yeah, and the second fork selector is there. So now they're located and we know the barrel spins and pushes the forks via these locators into 3 positions. The gearbox at the moment is in neutral, as you can see. So what we'll do is we'll drop this set of gears into the box. Now you'll see here the fork selectors are this wide because it's in neutral, and at the moment the fork selects go into these dogs here. You can see that there. So that's what I'm looking at the moment. It's just dropping that over there into there, and then that sits in there, and then they may mesh round. So at the moment it's in neutral, so I can hold this shaft and spin the gearbox. With the gear selected, they both spin. Obviously that at the moment is just the oil and the stickiness of the gears which are making it spin, but that's neutral. So now let me stand over this way, and so this is a better lighting. So that's neutral, and you see these 2 dogs here, first, second, third, fourth, and then fifth, sixth up here. So let's go into first. So you can see there the first gear, as I turn the barrel, selects this. So now as I spin, that's driving the gearbox in first gear here. So that position there is driving this shaft onto the first gear. So if I go back into neutral, first is not being selected because this is being driven from there. Look. These are still engaged, but this hasn't slid forward into first gear. It has now. So that is first gear. So we go from first, second. So now you can see the operation. If you watch this gear and this gear, it pops out of first and into second. So there is a position there which is between neutral, and that's what happens. So this is now engaged second gear. We go around again. So we come out of second, and the dogs engage into third. So that's third gear. This is now engaged into here. Fourth gear, this pops out and this pops in. So that's out of third into fourth. And then we go up to here. It comes out of fourth, goes into fifth, and then into sixth. And that's sixth gear. And that's basically how the gearbox works. So it's quite simple, very mechanical, but a lot can go wrong, and this is the weak point here. This is the problem gear. So any questions on a postcard? Fifth, fourth, third, and then this second, neutral, first, neutral, and that's your gearbox. Simples.